Raiders Nation, what's up? Strap in, because we're diving headfirst into a drama that's got the silver and black universe buzzing like never before. We're peeling back the layers on the controversial ouster of former head coach Jon Gruden, and NFL insider Mike Florio is throwing some serious shade at how it all unfolded. This isn't just a coaching shakeup, it's a saga of betrayal, leaked emails, and a burning question. Who pulled the trigger on Gruden's exit? As the Las Vegas Raiders gear up for a bold 2025 season, the ghosts of 2021 are still rattling chains. Ready to unpack this wild ride? Let's dive into the heart of Raiders news. The Las Vegas Raiders are no strangers to turbulence, and 2025 brings their third head coach in 3 years. Talk about a wild ride. Let's rewind to 2021, when Jon Gruden's tenure imploded in a blaze of controversy. Mike Florio from Pro Football Talk dropped a scorching analysis, calling out the shady moves behind Gruden's departure. It all kicked off with emails from his ESPN days, leaked to the Wall Street Journal, packed with inappropriate remarks that turned heads. When that didn't force him out, a second batch landed in the New York Times, and poof, Gruden was history. Raiders Nation, does this scream setup to you? Or was it just bad timing? Drop your theories in the comments, and let's get this convo popping. Florio's not mincing words, laying out 2 massive roadblocks for Gruden's NFL comeback. Those explosive emails and a lawsuit that's got the league sweating. The emails, sent long before Gruden returned to the Raiders, were a PR nightmare, torching his reputation mid-season. Then there's his legal fight, still simmering in the Nevada Supreme Court, where he's demanding answers on who leaked those supposedly secret documents from the Washington Commanders investigation. Florio's big question hits hard. Who ordered the code red? Was this a calculated move to sabotage the Raiders' 2021 season, or just a messy coincidence? Nation, what's your gut telling you? Who's the mastermind behind this drama? Hit the comments with your wildest takes. Here's where it gets downright spicy. Florio argues the timing of Gruden's exit, 5 weeks into the 2021 season, was a deliberate dagger to the Raiders' heart. Despite the chaos, the team clawed their way to the wild card round, nearly upsetting the Cincinnati Bengals, who marched to the Super Bowl. Picture this. What could have happened with Gruden calling the shots all year? Florio's fuming that the NFL could have dropped the leaks in June, giving the Raiders time to regroup, or waited until the offseason to avoid derailing the season's integrity. Instead, it felt like someone wanted the silver and black to stumble. Raiders Nation, are you as heated about this as I am? Let's hear your boldest predictions below. Now, let's talk about Gruden's shot at redemption. Florio's not holding his breath, saying the emails might not scare off every team, but the lawsuit? That's a deal breaker. The NFL's old guard doesn't take kindly to coaches dragging them to court, and Florio thinks they'd frown upon anyone giving Gruden a gig. Still, the Raiders' 2021 grid, pushing to the playoffs without their head coach, proves this team's got heart. Derek Carr slung it for 4,804 yards. Max Crosby was a sack machine with 8 takedowns, and unsung heroes like Denzel Good kept the O-line scrappy. Could Gruden have taken us to the promised land? Nation, do you think he deserves another chance? Or is his chapter closed? Drop your thoughts below. This Gruden saga isn't just about one coach. It's about the soul of the Las Vegas Raiders. This franchise is built on defiance, rising above the noise no matter the odds. Florio's take shines a spotlight on a bigger issue: transparency in the NFL. Why were those emails leaked at that exact moment? Who stood to gain by kneecapping the Raiders mid-season? As we charge into 2025 with Pete Carroll at the helm and new GM John Spytek reshaping the roster, the scars of 2021 still sting. The silver and black are about resilience. But this drama begs the question, was Gruden wronged, or was his exit inevitable? Nation, let's keep this fire alive. Hit the comments with your take. Zooming in on the fallout, the 2021 season was a masterclass in Raiders' resilience. Losing Gruden could have sent the team into a tailspin, but they fought like hell. Carr's 4,804 yards and 23 touchdowns kept the offense humming, while Crosby's relentless pressure earned him Pro Bowl nods. Interim coach Rich Bisaccia rallied the squad, and players like Hunter Renfrow stepped up with clutch catches. Florio's point about the NFL's timing cuts deep. It feels like the Raiders were collateral damage in someone's power play. If those leaks had hit in the offseason, we might have seen a smoother transition, maybe even a stronger playoff push. Raiders Nation, do you think the NFL owes us answers for this mess? Sound off below. Let's crank up the heat. Fans on X are buzzing, with some calling the leaks a deliberate hit tied to the Washington Commanders investigation, where the Raiders were just caught in the crossfire. Others argue Gruden's brash, old-school style clashed with the NFL's polished image, making him a target. Either way, the 2021 team's near upset of the Bengals showed the silver and black's unbreakable spirit. As we look to 2025, with Spytek's sharp eye for talent and Carroll's Super Bowl pedigree, the Raiders are poised to move past this drama. But the what-ifs linger. Could Gruden have been a spark for a deep playoff run? Maybe even a Super Bowl? What's your vibe, nation? Let's hear it loud and proud. Here's the deeper cut. The Gruden drama exposed cracks in the NFL system. Those emails, part of a broader investigation into Washington's workplace issues, weren't even about the Raiders, yet they cost us our coach. Some fans on X speculate the leaks were a distraction to protect bigger fish in the league, while others think Gruden's outspoken nature made him enemies in high places. The Raiders' 7-5 record before Gruden's exit showed a team on the cusp of greatness, and their playoff push without him proved their grit. Could a full season with Gruden have changed the AFC West landscape? Nation, what's your call, setup, or fair play? Drop it in the comments. Raiders Nation, this story's got us amped, and we're nowhere near done. The Las Vegas Raiders are storming into 2025 with fire, but the Gruden saga reminds us of the battles that forged us. Whether you're still rocking with Gruden or hyped for the Pete Carroll era, one thing's certain: the silver and black never back down. Smash that like button, share this video with your Raider crew, and let's flood the comments with your wildest predictions. Does Gruden deserve a comeback? Or is it time to turn the page? Subscribe for all the latest Raiders news, because the silver and black are ready to dominate.